Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As loving dog owners, we do anything to keep our furry friends happy and healthy. But have you ever noticed your dog squinting, pawing at their face, or having some unusual gunk around their eyes? Eye issues in dogs are more common than you might think, and while some are minor, others can be serious. So today, we're doing a deep dive into the world of canine ophthalmology. We'll cover the telltale signs of eye trouble, explore the most common causes, discuss when it's crucial to see a vet, and I'll even share some safe home care tips for mild irritation. Plus, we'll talk about prevention to keep those puppy dog eyes bright and clear for years to come. If you want to be the most prepared pet parent on the block, you're in the right place. Let's get started. First, let's talk about what to look for. Your dog can't tell you their eye hurts, so it's up to us to be detectives. The most obvious sign is redness, either in the white part of the eye, called the sclera, or the inside of the eyelids. Another big one is discharge. A little bit of morning eye booger can be normal, but pay attention to the color and consistency. Is it watery, thick and mucus-like, or is it yellow or green, which could signal an infection? Also, watch your dog's behavior. Are they squinting or holding one eye closed? This is a classic sign of pain or light sensitivity. You might also see them pawing or rubbing their face against furniture or the carpet, trying to relieve the discomfort. Excessive tearing, cloudiness over the pupil, or a visible third eyelid coming across the eye are also significant red flags. Any change in your dog's normal eye appearance or behavior warrants a closer look. So, what causes these problems? The list is pretty long, but let's break down some of the most frequent culprits. First up, allergies. Just like us, dogs can have allergic reactions to pollen, dust, mold, or even ingredients in their food, leading to itchy, watery, and red eyes. Another common issue is conjunctivitis, often called pink eye. This is an inflammation of the membrane covering the eye and can be caused by allergies, irritants like dust or smoke, viruses, or bacteria. Sometimes, the problem is physical. A tiny piece of grass, a speck of dirt, or even an eyelash can get trapped in the eye, causing a corneal abrasion, which is a scratch on the surface of the eye. These can be very painful. For certain breeds, especially those with short snouts like pugs and bulldogs, or wrinkly faces like Shar-Peis, anatomical issues are common. Conditions like entropion, where the eyelid rolls inward, or ectropion, where it rolls outward, can cause chronic irritation. And we can't forget about more serious conditions. Dry eye, or keratoconjunctivitis sicca, KCS, occurs when the eye doesn't produce enough tears. Glaucoma is a painful condition where pressure builds up inside the eye, and cataracts cause the lens to become cloudy, impairing vision. As you can see, the causes range from simple irritants to complex diseases. This brings us to a critical point: when should you call the veterinarian? My advice is always to err on the side of caution. Eyes are incredibly delicate. However, there are some symptoms that mean you should seek veterinary care immediately. If your dog is holding an eye completely shut, if you see any significant swelling of the eyelid or surrounding area, or if the eye itself looks cloudy, blue, or enlarged, it's an emergency. A sudden change in vision, like your dog bumping into things, is also a sign to head to the vet right away. Yellow or green discharge almost always points to an infection that requires antibiotics. If you suspect your dog has a foreign object in their eye or has suffered any kind of trauma to the face, don't wait. Trying to treat a serious condition at home can lead to permanent vision loss or even the loss of the eye itself. Your vet has the specialized tools, like fluorescein stain to check for scratches and a tonometer to measure eye pressure, that are essential for an accurate diagnosis. Now, let's say your dog has very mild redness or clear, watery tearing, and you suspect it's just a minor irritant, like some dust from a windy day. What can you do at home? First, and this is important, make sure your dog isn't in significant pain or squinting. If they are, go to the vet. For very mild irritation, you can use a sterile saline eye wash, the same kind made for human contact lenses, to gently flush out your dog's eye. Do not use medicated human eye drops unless specifically instructed by your vet, as they can be harmful. To flush the eye, gently hold your dog's head, pull down the lower eyelid slightly, and apply a steady, gentle stream of the saline solution. Let it run freely to wash away any potential debris. Afterwards, you can use a clean, soft, damp cloth to gently wipe away any discharge from the fur around the eye, always wiping away from the corner of the eye, not towards it. Never try to remove something you can see stuck on the eyeball itself. That's a job for a professional. Monitor your dog closely for the next 24 hours. If the redness, tearing, or irritation gets worse or doesn't improve, it's time to make that vet appointment. Of course, the best treatment is always prevention. How can we protect those precious peepers? Regular grooming is key, especially for long-haired breeds. Keep the hair around their eyes trimmed short so it doesn't poke or irritate them. When you bathe your dog, be very careful to avoid getting soap or shampoo in their eyes. You can apply a drop of sterile eye lubricant, available at pet stores, before the bath to provide a protective barrier. Also, think about their environment. When you're driving, it's tempting to let your dog stick their head out the window, but this is a major cause of eye injuries from flying debris and insects. It's much safer to crack the window for air without letting them hang their head out. Be mindful during walks in tall grass or brushy areas, as seeds and twigs can easily get into their eyes. For dogs who are prone to eye issues or those with sensitive eyes, you might even consider dogless, which are canine-specific goggles, for protection during outdoor adventures. A healthy diet rich in antioxidants also supports overall eye health, so ensuring your dog is on high-quality food is a great foundational step for long-term wellness. By learning to recognize the signs of trouble, understanding the potential causes, and knowing when to seek professional help versus when gentle home care is appropriate, you're taking a huge step in being a responsible and proactive pet parent. Always remember that eye issues can escalate quickly, so never hesitate to contact your veterinarian if you're concerned. Your swift action could save your dog's sight. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this information helpful and feel more confident about caring for your dog's eye health. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future pet care guides. Do you have any experience with your dog's eye problems? Stay safe, give your pup a pat from me, and we'll see you in the next video.